Welcome back to another episode of Brit and Nic Do the News. I came down to Fayetteville, North Carolina to come visit Brit in studio.
Yes, girl, in studio indeed.
Right. Well, we had a great weekend and we hope everybody else did too. We went to Wrightsville Beach and I'm going to a pool party today to close up the weekend.
It's true. You got to enjoy. You got to do all of America's favorite activities. Pool, beach, lakes. It's a good time.
So we just want to catch you up for the news last week since we weren't able to close off into the weekend about it. We're going to bring you back with what went down.
A whole lot.
Mm-hmm. You can't get more America than NASCAR. Last week at the All-Star race, Rick Stenhouse Jr. made a move to the middle of the first lap, causing Kyle Busch to hit the wall. On the second lap, Busch came back to hit him in the rear and caused a crash. Stenhouse, not too happy, waited for Busch after the race, where he clocked him right in the face. And NASCAR's not standing for it. They fined him $75,000 for this physical altercation.
Dang, that's a pricey punch, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it was worth it to him. But they get so much guap. I mean, it probably didn't bother him in the least.
No, probably not. Probably was worth it to him and worth it to the fans. I mean, who doesn't like to see all this go down on the sidelines?
It's true. It's true. It's definitely drumming up some more action. Everybody likes some drama. So, yeah, I'm sure people were eating it up like pie.
Yes.
American pie, that is.
Yes, gotta love that American pie. You know, can't go wrong with publicity, good or bad. So this definitely puts a spotlight on NASCAR. And what goes better with NASCAR than Bud Light? But this year it might have been a little different. It looks like with daily consumption reports, more people are smoking bud, marijuana, than drinking.
Wow. You know what, though? God bless. I think personally, bud is superior to alcohol. It's just a lot less problematic. The issues are far, far less evil than the ones that can result from alcohol consumption. Though I still fully support whatever an adult wants to do. I'm glad to hear that the American population has decided to start smoking more than drinking.
Agreed. People are blowing.
Yeah, blowing indeed. Yeah, blowing down that bud. And also the winds over in Texas and Mexico, they're blowing pretty hard too. Some more of this live action weather where the tornadoes, these winds, they're coming in and they're knocking stuff out. It's really sad. Pretty much they said the entire city of Greenfield, Iowa was destroyed. Just lots of deadly catastrophic weather. So we're hoping the season ends soon and everyone can get back to, regularly scheduled programming and hopefully get their lives back in order. We pray for anyone that has, suffered, but
the winds in Texas have been horrendous last week, blowing hardcore. Tornado ripped through Temple. They're declaring emergency. The winds in Mexico blew over a stage at an election campaign.
That's right. I saw that on Reddit. The entire stage collapsed,
killing 9 and injuring a whole lot more. It was in San Pedro Garza, Mexico.
I guess there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Didn't you say something? There was a flight from London to Singapore?
Turbulent winds in the sky. Of course, that's where they come from.
True.
Yes. A flight from London to Singapore plunged 2,000 feet mid-flight because of the winds.
Wow.
Yes, of course it was a Boeing, but that didn't really have much to do with this incident. It's the person that did pass away because one died. 70-some were injured. But yes, it was from cardiac arrest. It wasn't like he hit the wall of the plane and broke his neck and passed. It was probably just the scare that got him.
True, yeah.
They were able to safely land, so thank God for that.
Thank goodness. Yeah, that's crazy. And especially, with all the summer vacations, the holiday planning, those skies and roadways are going to be real busy. So folks, try to be as careful and as aware as possible.
But in better news,
that's right.
Let's turn it around and talk about some good things. Biden is giving out more student loan forgiveness.
Okay.
$7.7 billion to another 160,000 borrowers.
Wow. Okay.
And on a smaller measure, billionaire Robert Hale Jr., CEO of Granite Telecommunications, is giving away $1,000 to each graduate at the commencement speech he did. It was University of Massachusetts Dartmouth.
Oh, wow. Smarties, huh?
And $1,000 richies.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am. Gotta love it.
I agree. Also, some other good news is that there's a new patron saint.
A new patron saint.
Yes, girl. He's Carlo Acutis.
Ooh, and he is a cutie. I will tell you that.
It's true. He's freaking adorable. Although we should say he is unfortunately passed on. He ended up succumbing to leukemia, which is very, very sad. But in his short time on earth, he did a lot of great things. He was really big into the Catholic Church, and he's super smart, very good at tech and computer programming. So he was able to put out a lot of miracles and document such online, touching millions of people and inspiring a whole lot of others. So, but he's just a regular guy like anyone else. You know, he liked Pokemon and Mario Party and all the fun stuff any kid would. So we're really proud of him. R.I.P.
He's only 15 years old.
Yes, girl.
His body is on display.
Okay.
I don't know how long that will be, but if you do want to see him, you can. Let's talk about some viral sensations, Brittany. You told me one recently.
I know in 2015, I remember you recall too, there was the dress. Is it black and blue or is it white and gold? Yeah.
It was white and gold, right? Or at least I hope so.
I know, right? It was ugly as hell anyway. But that guy, the one that was posting it online that gave us the viral sensation.
Jimmy Johnson?
That's right. He's 38 years old and he was accused of attacking his partner, Grace. He was not successful. Thank goodness she is still living. But I mean, out of nowhere, man, but apparently not out of nowhere to us. But there's apparently abuse that's been going on for a long time, from April 2019 all the way until March 2022. Puts her against a wall. Neighbors constantly hear shouting, fighting. So kind of rowdy, a little crazy. So glad she's safe. But like weird, right?
I mean, it happens all the time. But yes, it was just the fact that this guy, the man behind the picture, the meme, did have a screw loose and put his hands on her.
Yeah, that's sad. He ain't the only one putting hands on people. We know that video of Diddy roughing up Cassie in the hallway, that came out. So not looking too good for Diddy. They raided his home a month ago. Then he fled. Now the video surfaced of Cassie. So he's in a lot of the deep doo-doo. And apparently he tried to do an apology.
Yeah. Piss poor.
Indeed.
No one bought it, but I mean, I guess he's trying, or his publicist is telling him to try. I have no idea. But yes, video last week came out apologizing for his actions. Okay, well, what else can you do? But also, yeah, you were talking about his place getting raided. You know who else got raided last week?
Who else, girl?
Sean Kingston. Apparently, he did not pay for a big screen TV, and the police ran up in there with an entire raid. I'm like, can't you knock on the door and just kind of, say, hey, you didn't pay for this. It's probably your person didn't pay that person. It's not even his fault. But yes, they got up in his business. And of course, they probably found things. If you're going to go looking, you're going to go find something.
It's true. It's true. They actually ended up locking up him and his mom in California. So they were raiding the house in Florida, but they ended up locking them up.
They locked them up?
They did just recently. I read that this morning. Yeah. So he originally was saying, no, this is incorrect. Y'all got the story wrong. Me and my mom are good. People love drama, bad energy, all that. Well, turned out it was not a falsehood. He did indeed owe money. And yeah, they got him for it. So sorry, Sean, but pay them bills and you'll be all good, buddy.
We were talking about viral sensations, and Liquid Death probably, made their name on some viral commercials on social media, definitely, because drinking water out of a can, I mean, it's not my first choice, and I tasted it, and I'm not really a fan. It's the fact it looks like a tall boy, and you can think that you're drinking a beer, but really you're hydrating properly. They are doing a giveaway for a fighter jet. Can you believe
Whoa.
a fighter jet?
Dang. Do they pay the insurance on that bad boy and all? Or do they just give it to you and be like, well, you got to find a place to park it. You got to find the fuel to propel it.
I mean, I don't think anyone who wins this will know how to fly it.
That too. Like, do you have to have a license?
I don't know. They probably just hand the keys over and say a prayer, and it's up to you after that. But if you don't want the jet, they actually will swap out a briefcase full of $250K. So yes, you can fly a jet. You can choose the other prize.
I'll pick the briefcase, girl, because I don't know how to fly a jet. And also, I didn't even know they had keys. But I'm like, they must have keys, right? How you crank that bad boy?
Also this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, Morgan Wallen was supposed to have this bar open up, but unfortunately it's been delayed. And you know why it's probably been delayed?
Why is that?
Because the city of Nashville won't let his name be on the sign out on the street. They're trying to punish him. They're trying to punish him for his behavior of throwing a bar stool off of a bar onto Broadway. And yes, it was like 3 counts of endangerment, but yeah, permanently giving him a slap on the wrist and not letting him have his name on his bar. Like, come on. Like, can't we just give him a fine in general? You got to punish him long term?
Heard. I mean, I don't know, right? It's just kind of like rearing kids, you know? Some people, they're going to learn from paying that fine. Other people don't. It's just money to them. Maybe kind of like the NASCAR folks.
Mm-hmm.
But other people, it's like when there's different repercussions that are starting to take place, then they start to get it. Then I think they kind of, so yeah, it may seem harsh, and yeah, it probably is. It's cutting into his money and everything that he's invested. And of course, Nashville being such close ties to all country singers, it's like pretty hard hit. But it might make him think twice before picking up a chair. And maybe he should put down that Bud Light and pick up a Bud Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Know me.
Yeah, it might calm him down. He wouldn't be doing stuff like that. Yes, for sure.
Could be, yeah, because it used to be what it was going to be called Morgan Wallen's This Bar.
Bar and Southern Restaurant.
Heard, but now it's just this bar.
This bar and
then I guess that bar, because it ain't even really a place. So whatever.
So last week we talked about doing a nostalgic movie review, and we chose We're Back, A Dinosaur Story.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. It's only an hour and 11 minutes. It was actually made by Steven Spielberg's animation studio. It's called Amblimation. And yes, it's about dinosaurs, if you couldn't guess it. Really, there's Captain New Eyes. He goes back in time and he basically takes dinosaurs and feeds them some kind of brain cereal, which gives them emotions that they can decide things on their own. I mean, the story opened with a baby bird trying to like run away from his family, and then Rex, who is played by John Goodman, he tells him a story of what happened to him, basically getting kidnapped by Captain New Eyes. A bunch of dinosaurs get fed the cereal, and then basically Captain New Eyes says, hey, watch out for my brother, Captain Screw Eyes, but hey, also look for this person because you're supposed to meet up with them so that you could go to the Museum of Natural History to do some demonstration for kids. He just drops in the middle of the city, in the water, mind you. Can Rex swim? No, he's got these little arms, so he can't swim. Of course, that's the first freaking problem, is him almost drowning. But then we got Louie, little runaway boy. He goes, helps Rex. He's running away to the circus. He's trying to direct them there. They run into like the Macy Day parade.
Yes.
Everybody sees them. Then everybody freaks out because dinosaurs in the middle of the street and they're not floats. Louie wants to still go to the circus, runs into Cecilia Nuthatch. She's the rich girl who doesn't want to be part of her family. Louie doesn't want to be part of his family because mom kisses him too much. They're running away to the circus, bring the dinosaurs there. But you know who runs the circus? Screw Eyes. Oh my gosh. So then Louie and Cecilia, they got separated from the dinosaurs. They signed their lives away in blood to this guy. He turns them into monkeys. The dinosaurs show up, try to save the kids. they had to take brain drain pills to lose their smartness, turn back into these dinosaurs. Kids, they get released, not monkeys anymore. Then they and save the dinosaurs, bring them back with their emotions without any kind of smart cereal. Captain Screw Eyes, he gets kicked out. Captain New Eyes finally shows back up, directs them to the Natural History Museum.
I gave you directions this time, y'all.
Takes them there finally. Escorts them. They do the demonstration. Kids believe in dinosaurs, which, I mean, I love dinosaurs. Kids love dinosaurs.
It's true.
They have, yeah. So, anywho, the story wraps up. And I guess the whole thing is just telling kids, don't run away from home.
I said that to say this.
I had to say this. And I had to involve a poor, helpless group of dinosaurs to prove my point. So kids, be grateful for your families and stick with them. You don't want to run away.
It's true. It's very true. And it's funny kind of looking back on all these flicks that we used to know and love as kids and kind of re-examining it with the adult eyes, seeing like, oh, I get it now. Like they were trying to say,
wanted to say.
Yeah, the messages, kind of trying to get the kids inspired. And it's like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm not going to run away from home. I'm going to stay put.
Not after that story, unless I'm going to run into a group of dinosaurs. But I don't think there's a real thing that can actually like make them develop emotions or make decisions on or anything that was in that movie. So.
Girl, I have no clue, but it was such a good one.
What?
I love that one. And honestly, let's big up for the short movies, right?
Oh, yeah. I can't do these 2-hour 15ers. I'm like, can we wrap it up like a good hour, 11 minutes? You tell the tale, it's over, and then you don't feel like it was painful at any point.
I agree. Mm-hmm. You could go on with the rest of your day, run those errands, you know?
Should we choose a movie for next time? Or
okay, yeah. What you thinking, girl? What you liking? I remember we had maybe thought about Babysitter's Club. No, you don't. What else do we like? I'm trying to think. Yeah, you want to do Blank Check?
Yeah, let's do Blank Check.
All right, cool. We'll do that one. Yes. I feel like that was a little jazzier too. Got the real live action.
Yes, definitely. So next week we will review Blank Check. Bring us back to that nostalgia.
Millennial moments, y'all. Gotta love them.
Yes. Okay. We also talked about something else last week. There had been some craze about pickle chips and Dr. Pepper. Well, we wanted to put it to the test. Is it good like they say it's good? And I can already guess that it's probably not, but we're going to give it a try. So we got our pickles.
You do? With our shot glasses. Now we have seen it to where people have been putting them like in Sonic drinks. So we gonna take the pickle. Well, that was a little big, the smaller one. Definitely no choking hazards today. So yes. And to be fair, we do the Diet Dr. Pepper version, but we personally believe that it tastes just as good.
It does. If you want to choose a diet soda, and you don't think any diets are ever tasting like the normal Diet Dr. Pepper is where it's at.
That's the one.
That's the only one possibly. Pickle chips and Dr. Pepper challenge or just the craze. There's no challenge to this.
Enjoying it's the challenge. Cheers. Did you get to pick one there, girl?
Oh my God, my double chin exploded with that one. The lizard or the lizard.
That's right. That's like that. He sprays whatever he sprays.
That almost happened. I think it was just like the salt and the soda just explode with the bubbles. I do like pickles, but I don't know.
I guess I should eat mine, huh?
You should have poured more juice in it.
Maybe so. To be honest, though, I like the pickle a little sweeter, but I don't like the Dr. Pepper a little sour. That's not it, I don't think. I don't think that tastes that good.
Oh, so you think it was the sweetness of the Dr. Pepper that made the pickle taste better, but the pickle did not make the Dr. Pepper taste better?
That's correct.
Yeah, so I don't get it, and I probably never get why someone would even think of doing this. People just like to put pickles in things, I believe.
They do. It's always pickles, man. Leave the pickles alone.
Leave them out of this.
They didn't do nothing to you. They were just being fine.
Leave them out of your Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so we're putting this craze down.
Yeah, not that great.
Nope.
2 out of 10. Not awful, but definitely not good.
So that was Memorial Day weekend for you. I hope everyone starts out their week only 4 work days. Can't hate on that. So.
Never. And we also can't forget why it is a 4-day week and a 3-day weekend.
Day. Let's all remember those who have fallen, all the soldiers. If you're the type that likes to go out and put wreaths on gravestones, that's what's going down today.
Yeah, that's this weekend, y'all. So we're going to show love, honor, respect, all of that to our fallen soldiers, and we're going to memorialize them this weekend. And we appreciate y'all for the bravery. God bless America.
God bless the U.S. today.